What up, tubers, and welcome back to another Arena Direct Sealed here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. This is my 14th Arena Direct. Didn't record the majority of them. I have converted 1 for 13 on boxes, but I have gotten 6 wins twice, 5 wins twice, and 4 wins twice. So out of the 13 current entries, which is what, 78,000 gems, if I can do my math, I've actually gotten back over 50,000 gems just by playing and the 1-box conversion. So I'm not doing that poorly. It would be nice to convert to more boxes, but getting the majority of your entry fee back is certainly not bad. All right, I've opened a ton of rares. That does not necessarily mean they are good, however. Let's see. 5 mana, 4/5 flying lifelink with some extra ability. That's good. Cosmic Grand Zenith. That's also very good. So 2 fantastic, actually these are mythics. 2 fantastic white mythics. Tanic of the mono red variety here, also very good. I've opened 2 Entropic Battle Cruisers. I have not had good experiences with this card. Well, I haven't played this card, but anytime it's played against me, it has not been particularly good. Though I don't actually think it's that bad of a card. Let's see. We're probably not going to want to run the Guideline Station. Lumbering Falls is surprisingly good. Blue-green, right? If you're a base green deck, you'll often want to be playing that. And then I guess these 3 are very unlikely to be worthwhile unless you have a ton of artifacts for the containment. But in any case, let's see what we got for our commons and uncommons. So white had the 2 fantastic mythics. It also has some decent filler. Sunstar Lightsmith, very nice 4-drop. 3 Radiant Strikes, pretty good actually. Night Luminary, one of the best white commons. Stalker, best white uncommon. Pulsar Squadron Ace is great. And then some filler. So could see playing white here, for sure. Blue looks kind of good, but very shallow. I actually think a null is decent, though I don't think I would want to run 2, probably just 1. Triple Galeblade isn't bad if you have some way to utilize either a flyer or like a cheap spell. Counter Magic is great here. Divert Disaster, pretty good in sealed, I think. Mechan Navigator, very good, and there's 2 of them there. But yeah, just a little bit shallow. Black has what? A Depressurize, a Delicacy. So only 2 and not even hard removal spells. And then some more fillerish stuff. 4 Drill Too Deep. That is not something you want to be seeing in your sealed pool. A couple Bombards in red. A Plunge. The Tanic. A few playables there, but nothing great. Similar to black and blue, I guess. Green has... okay, it's a decent start. Green's not terrible. There's a Halaya there as well. Probably any deck I run is going to be running the Scrap Bot. Yeah, so it looks like white is probably the home we want to be. It's also a Servandum. Not great fixing. I could see white-black. I could see white-red. I could see white-green. I don't think white-blue is in the works. Let's see what the white pool looks like here. So this would be our starter. That's a lot of 4-mana spells. I guess the Luminary and the Stalker can both be warped, although usually warping this is not super effective unless you're going to hit your own creature for value or your opponent has a token. I mean, I could run like these Bright Spear Zealots, but they're more filler than anything, I would think. So white's removal is 3 Radiant Strikes and the Stalker. So it doesn't really matter, or rather, we're not aching for removal, I guess. So just probably looking for the most powerful or synergistic to go along with this. Green is like okay. It's got some top end, but nothing particularly good besides the Halaya. Red is really just the removal, so I don't think red is going to be a play there, even though we would also get access to Sammy, which is good. I don't think the blue is quite good enough, so white, black, or white, green, I think are what I'm leaning towards. And why would I play black? Mainly for a couple card draw effects like the decode transmissions and then the Servandum at the top ends. Whereas green gives me Halaya and some fatties. I think I like the black card advantage, though. I mean, I guess Halaya is card advantage. Black seems to have, like, the card draw effects that we're looking for. Well, that looks like filler now that I put it in the deck, though. Yeah, that's actually not very good. Maybe green is slightly better. Green has a couple of 1/1 counter synergy cards, too, which make the Starport securities a little bit better, I guess. Can't really splash Vondum because it's a double black card. Because we do have some lander production. Is there any card in blue or red we're splashing for? Or black, I guess, if we are going to go green. Not particularly. Because I don't need to splash for, like, Orbital Plunge here. So what does white-green look like? Something like that. The Radiant Strikes are just kind of awkward when you're more aggressive, unless your opponent has a bunch of artifacts, though, you know? Because you're only... Well, I guess, actually, they combo with the double Starport security, so it's not that bad. And people are always stationing and whatnot. Yeah, this is fine. Just white-black beat you down. Only 5 artifacts, so probably don't want to run containment. A couple lander tokens as well, but eh. I guess this is okay. What does this one do again? Choose a color of a permanent you control, add 1 mana of that color. Yeah, that's bad. Do I want to splash Sammy? Probably not. Is this Breacher card better than one of the Radiant Strikes just for curve-out purposes? It might be okay. They do have a lot of early game plays. Like, Sky Stinger is actually pretty filler. I guess Sky Stinger might be worse in this deck than the Zealot is. Yeah, I think I'll run the Breacher over one of the Radiant Strikes. Okay. We'll go like this, just green-white beatdowns here. A little bit of 1/1 counter synergy. A good curve and some interaction, though, is not a bad place to be for this type of event. Remember, these are very expensive to enter. And that's a fine hand, I guess. I mean, happy that this Breacher is not the third Radiant Strike, that's for sure. Really, really want to draw something to do next turn. Because if our deck doesn't have anything to do on turn 3, that's really bad. Ah, brutal. Blue-red, though, is going to have a lot of hits for our Radiant strikes. So that's good at least. Pass. I think I'm going to Fate Maker on one of the 1/1 tokens. And then we'll play the Pulsar second main phase. I don't have any vehicles, right? Or I don't have any spacecraft, right? So 2 mana, 2/3 in our deck. Which is good enough for sure. The Jammer, okay, that's fine. I lost some good ones. Okay. Yep. Pass. This is only going to be a 5/5, which means Orbital Plunge and whatnot will kill it, but... Or sure. If they want to use a Bombard on my 2/3 in order to shrink my Breacher a little bit, that's okay as well. Oh. That worked out well for them. And a Torpedo to attack for 4. Okay. Sure. All Fates Stalker. I kind of actually like warping this. Getting their shield mate. And then saying go. Holding up Radiant Strike. Because they have to play an artifact out in order to attack with those shield mates. And yeah, they could just activate the Moxite, but then they only have a couple mana left over. Go face, go face. Aw, they did kill my 3/3, that sucks. They did not fire off the station. Okay. I could Radiant Strike their Torpedo there, but I don't think I want to. That is a lot of... Yikes. Man, and they drew another Bombard too, huh? Alright, brutal. I think we're way behind now. They just have so much random stuff on the battlefield still. And if I do draw something relevant, then they can just torpedo it. Actually, you know what would be really sick? If I drew my other diplomatic relations. Like, say they attack here, right? For 2. And then I draw my other diplomatic relations and I double diplomatic. That's not diplomatic relations. Well, this might be another 2-part video. Yikes. Jeez. I think I'm still gonna probably win if I draw my other diplomatic, because I assume they're attacking with 2 creatures this turn. Aww, or not. That doesn't do it. Yikes. Well, 3 bombards. Pretty good versus us. I mean, I could have just ran out my 4-mana grow bigger creature earlier, I guess. We're dead if they go for it. And they have indeed opted to go for it. And that is my 1 loss to give in this event. Remember, you have to get 7 wins before you get 2 losses. 2 losses and you're knocked out. Alright, run it back. The biggest issue of that game is I just didn't do anything on turn 3. Right? We need to be curving out with this deck, I feel like. Pangolin. Alright, there we go. Got a little curve here. This drone's gonna eat a plasma bolt, though. Yeah, nutrient block, level up their pangolin. Oh, they didn't. Okay, that's good. I think I kind of want to just kill this now before it gets any larger, even though we have Radiant Strike again. This should be able to hit other things, so... Virus Beetle. I guess I don't need that scrap bot anymore. I am just gonna play out my Drix this turn. I don't think we have the luxury of trying to go for value there. Just one extra 1/1 counter. Wow, that's very awkward. 5 toughness there, kind of insane versus us. Pain for all. Okay, so they're gonna punch. Yeah. Well, if they don't have another removal spell or trigger their Void of the Caveron, the Lash Whip Predator can shoot it. I think we're probably supposed to just go for it, right? Nice. Okay. Good. Let's hold the land in case they have another discard effect. I mean, I want to put the counter on the drone, but by putting it on the Predator, if it connects on them, I also get to draw a card. Or if they just block one and not the other, you know? So things I'm worried about. Mutinous Massacre. I guess that's the big one. Nice. All right, we'll take a win. So, I need to get at least 2 more wins to get any thing back. Actually, it's weird. I have not. The only records I get are like 0-2, 1-2, or 4+ wins. I haven't gotten in these leading up to this run, anyways. The 13 runs previously, I've never gotten a 3-3. So either I scrub out quickly, or I do relatively well. All right, on the play with a turn 1 Edge Rover that we can try to make a little bit larger. We're not going to X for 1, but X for 2 isn't terrible. A lot of good early game draws there, though, you could find. That was our top end. That was not our early game. Okay. Aye. Not ideal. I already feel like we're dead this game. Haven't done any curving out of any sort. I have 3 1-drops. How many 2-drops do I have? 1, 2, 2 2-drops. How many 3-drops? 1, 2, 3. So I have like 9 creatures to do on turns 1 through 3. Are they gonna kill my Edge Rover? Oh, well, I think I'm pretty happy about that play. Sheesh. That was generous of them. Wow, that was super generous of them. And now we can make the combo play here. We can warp our Luminary, get a token, warp our Stalker, hit the Luminary. Wow, Faller's Faithful on my 4/4 is crazy. That's a good sign for me, I'm pretty sure. They can't deal with the 4/4 there? Which is wild, because, I mean, they have the Luminary that they could have cast if they had a 4th land. Maybe they have, like, their own All-Fate Stalker and are gonna flicker their Faller's Faithful, I don't know. Just seems weird to give me 2 cards like that. Okay, that's fine. It's a good draw, but we're gonna lead on this. Since they currently have 3 creatures. No trade. So how much do we need to play around Wrath effects here? The black and white ones are all 5+ mana. I'm actually gonna block. If it's Focus Fire, we still get the 2 for 1. Oh, okay. Wasn't playing around Dubious Delicacy. Nice. Punished. But now we can get some other business online here. See, this is going to make it a 3/4. I'm actually going to fight their Faithful. And then Halaya. Attack for 6, draw a card. Dubious Delicacy is so insane. Might be the best uncommon in the format. Certainly up there. So the Beyond the Quiet, is that what it's called? The 5-mana White Wrath. They can't cast that yet unless they either draw land next turn or activate their lander. Okay, that's a good sign for us if they're just playing that out, I think. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Sacking the Delicacy of all things. Okay. Isn't it just this? Eat the token. Attack with both of these. Halaya pumps herself. Alright, take 8. I draw just 1. Halaya says 1 or more. Remember, they have at least 5 spells in their hand, so I shouldn't be durdling around too long. Like, this is the awkward thing. It's... You don't want to play into a Wrath when they're playing black-white, but you also need to make sure you pressure them enough at the same time, you know? Okay, well, another 3 life for them. You know, our opponents gained a lot of life this game. So this can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. If they're chumping, yeah. See, if they're chumping, I don't think I play anything else out. I think I'm supposed to certainly run out the Breacher, however, as if they have a Wrath, then this card is just going to be pretty dead anyways. I don't think it was worth it to Radiant Strike their Lander token. The reason I could lose this game is because I made that block with my 5/7, right? If I just don't block with the 5/7, then what are they going to do? I guess they would have been able to kill Halaya, but... Yeah, I guess Delicacy eating Halaya would have been bad, and then Radiant Strike on the 5/7 would have been bad. So maybe there would have been a similar run out anyways. Type of effect. Yeah, 5 spells in their hand. Oh! Well, it doesn't look like red is like a main of theirs or anything. I don't think I'm supposed to run out the elite. I hate it. Like, this goes both ways. If they have a Wrath, and I play the elite, I just instantly lose. If they don't have a Wrath, and I don't play out the elite, I'm giving them a chance to come back, you know? Okay. So there would have been a cute line if I could Radiant Strike my own Broodguard Elite while it was untapped. Then I could attack with everything and kill them. Again, I might be giving them infinite time. So they can't cast Ballad anymore if that's a Wrath they have, but Beyond the Quiet is still something they could do. And like if they use another removal spell this turn, then yeah, obviously I'm gonna run out the Brood Guard, but this is a scenario where it would actually have been really nice to have had a... Oh, they can get back the Dubious Delicacy with that. Yikes. That sucks. Yeah. Probably not worth going into a bunch of open mana like that with the relations. Okay. I really feel like I'm supposed to wait another turn. I really feel like they're trying to bait me. So now they can crack the Delicacy and then get it back again with the Reclaimer. But that's fine. Actually, we might win if they tap out here. If they go Reclaimer plus... It would have to be something bad. That's what I'm talking about, by the way. I was sitting... Oh, that might win us the game. I've been sitting on these Radiant Strikes for so long, they just didn't have a target. Whoa! Oh no. Let's see. 10, I need 3, so I have 7, so I can make this a 5. Look at this, though. If I had played out the Broodguard Elite earlier, I might have won already. My worst fear came true. I gave them too much time, and they had a ton of good interaction. Okay. Oh my gosh. Doesn't help that I've drawn freaking infinite land. Drawn 12 land. I don't think I was supposed to Radiant Strike the Delicacy while they were tapped out. Alright, I mean, if I lose, it's my own fault, right? I played it one way and might get punished because I should have played it the other. I'm willing to take that loss if that's the case. I always say don't play scared, but in a format with this many Wraths, it's hard not to play a little bit scared. They just put 2 on top, yikes. So what they can do is they can station the sweeper with the color. That will tap it, and they will get to draw a card. It's kind of sweet. Oh man, you know what we need to draw? The Drix Fate Maker. Oh, I win if they attack like this, right? I can kill the 2/2 and tap down the color. There we go. Holy crap. That is insane, dude. Jeez. 13 lands. Yikes. All right. Despite playing scared, we were able to still pull it off. Now, all that work, and I still need 1 win before I get anything back, so if I just brick out here, a loss, and 2-2 is maximum pain. You've played the most amount of games you can without getting any sort of prize, so. If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control. I mean, this is never a mulligan, however, we have 2 of our most expensive cards in opening hand. Okay, that 2-drop was a great draw, and it looks like Radiant Strike's gonna be awesome again versus red. Very happy they decided to make a token there, because now I'm gonna be the one that gets to utilize the lander first. Sure. Ooh. That is spicy. And Sunborn with Zenith. Could be a very cool sequence. Oh, I would have to get the Sunborn online first. So I think what we're gonna do is maybe lead on Halaya as a removal magnet. And also just good if they don't have a removal. And then next turn we can go Zenith plus Drone. We got Plunge or whatever. That's not a removal spell. Huh. I don't think we want to trade Halaya off. Actually, I'd rather have the 1/1 counters here. That's fine. Because now I can attack with Halaya, pump itself. And they can't make a good double block, which means I'm going to get to draw a card if they don't. Okay, they can lock down Halaya. Maybe they're going to crack their lander first, then draw off of Relic. Yeah, that's fine. They're playing Grixis colors, though. Lots of scary cards. I mean, I really dislike green-white just because it feels like your options are a lot less, well, impactful, I guess. Why would they do that? What does this mean? Are they holding up a counter? I think I'm just gonna attack with Halaya, pump up the drone. Alright, what you got? So maybe they have the Divert Disaster card in their hand? I'm holding the Pulsar because I want... well, I guess I shouldn't have just played Ally. I'm holding it because I don't want to lose it to a random discard effect, but I guess they're just splashing black. Depressurized Mechan. They could have a Virus Beetle. I guess it'd be more likely they have freaking Ballad, not Virus Beetle. Alright, that's fine. Oh, yeah, that's real good. So now I'm definitely going to dump. Lightsmith, Pulsar. Okay, lost some good ones, but nothing too relevant. It does have reach. It's a little bit annoying. Ugh, I really need to have drawn a spell there. I mean, this is fine, right? Actually, yeah. Oh my god, this might be a huge blowout. Now that I think about it. Because I think they're probably going to double block my Sunborn with their Skywarden and their Mechan. And they might put the Escort and the Trooper on the Halaya. And if I kill the Mechan... I guess the Halaya's going to die anyways. Just kidding. But as soon as I kill the Mechan with Radiant Strike, their Escort shrinks down to a 1/4. Oh, I was so close to blowing them out here. This is still very good. Make no mistake about it. I get to draw a card. I might trigger the Lightsmith if I draw a spell, dude. I mean, my board is insane, so they still need to rip something, but I don't think a 1/3 is going to cut it there. Nice. Whew. Okay, so if my pattern continues, I will not lose this next game because, again, I have not done a 3-3 yet. Funny enough. Whatever, 3-2. 2 losses. I would be pleased if we can get one more win with this deck, because that would be, I think it's 7,200 gems back. So if I could get more than our entry fee with this particular pool, I think that would be a fantastic result. Oh, that's a really nice opener. Really nice opener. We have multiple +1/+1 counters, since, again, the squadron can never hit a spacecraft. So Starport Security into, I guess, 2 mana, 2/3. Go from there. I hate this card. I think Zealot's very filler, but I think it was better than the 4 mana options I had, right? What were my... I had other garbage 4 mana options or something. What did they do? Oh, Pollinator. Ooh. Pollinator actually makes me want to consider not running out the security turn 1. I'm going to hold the security turn 1. Because now we kind of just want to rip a bunch of lands in a row. Oh, is this bugged? Did I bug it out? Is that view browser thing going to be there the whole time? Oh, no. They have a turn 2 Saboteur. Yikes. That's bad. I might have to 2-for-1 myself on that. Not even might. I mean, I'm going to. Most likely. Oh, that pollinator's doing work. Okay. So we go drone. Could they just rip a black source off the top? Sure. But killing pollinator there, I think, makes a lot of sense. You really need to draw planes next turn. Planes would be absolutely disgusting. Game winning, right? Yeah, planes is game winning. Sucks that I had to use my resolve there. Because any land then would work out. But, okay, that's not too bad. That's a good draw, too. Okay. Well, actually... I want to just kill that? It's tempting. It is very tempting. Yeah. Ah. No, I'm gonna go with the Zenith here. Because if they have a green punch effect, both their Saboteur and their Monoist would kill it anyways. Okay, land here is insane. Can we find it? Gosh, darn it. Well, I can double spell off that for what it's worth. I think I need to lead off by doing this. Okay, this is fine. Very unlikely I'd be able to trigger the Zenith again anytime soon. Titan, it's good. Yeah, I just need to eat the Stalker. Ah, as much as I want to kill their Titan that turn. I don't think leaving the 4-power flyer on the board is right. Well, here we go again. But I have the Tapper active now if I want to. Oh, that's good too. Actually, let's go for that this turn. Nice. I wanted a Radiant Strike there because the 4 life, or rather the 3 life, is just way too good. It's not like the relations is going to be bad. So if I don't gain the life off of Radiant and instead just cast Relations, there's a combination of like whatever that sacrifice effect is called, plus that Brood Garlic. Wow, they have 2 Sunset Saboteurs. Okay, do we just win? Tap, kill. They block and take. Oh wait, I can't. I don't have the mana. I'm 1 mana short again, right? I pump a 1/1 token. They go block, block. Take 2, 4, 6. That's also not lethal. However, I do get to attack for 3. Actually, I guess that's safe too. I don't think I miss lethal, right? Kill 1. They go block, block, 2, 4, 6. Yeah. Sweet. Good. Well, now that they don't have any flyers... No, I think I still want to hold the tapper up. This is better versus a random ballad off the top as well. Nice. All right. And a land wins it, right? Because this gives vigilance. So we go 2, 4, 6, 7. Pump. Shoot. 2, 4, 6, 7. Well, actually more, but yeah. I was under the assumption they could still block there. Okay. Rattling back. Starting off 0-1 with these, or in these events is so devastating, but nice. I'm very happy with that. Even if we just lost the next one, we're up about, what, 1,500 gems between the 1,200 bonus gems I already get and then all of the packs or whatever. Yeah, this is a keeper on the draw. 2 mana, 2, 3. And just need to find anything to do on turn 3 so that we can curve out. Worst possible draw on the deck. Where are my 1-drops? Oh my lord. Back-to-back worst possible draws. And then we pitched a lot of juice. Okay. Well, I'm sure I will draw something next turn. Hey, I finally get to see Robe of Stars played. So the equipped creature gets +0/+3, and then they can phase it out by paying a white and 1. Bad news, we did not draw something to do there. Phasing is a weird one. Oh, they missed a land drop. Okay. Well, I'm going to run out my 3/3 and hope that they can't kill it. Not that I can double spell here anyway, so if they do bombard, it's not the end of the world. Now, if I draw a cheap green spell, I could actually warp the Sunborn for no value, besides having cast an additional spell with it. Though if I draw Plains next turn, I'm just going to slam down the Sunborn. So it was 4 spells and 1 land that were put on the bottom, right? Oh. What is this play? So they're gonna, oh, they're gonna Plasma Bolt. Warp this so that they can Plasma Bolt. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure. I mean, it's a good draw, I guess. This is a strange game. So remember, Stalkers cannot hit Stalkers. I don't actually want to trade. Since we have the Sunborn, they can go ahead and Stalker my Predator this turn. If I recall correctly, we lost 2 of our removal spells on the first Squadron Ace peak. 1 Diplomatic and 1 Radiant. So we should still have a few other ways. The biggest loss was our Cosmogrand. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, F it, I'll just play out the 4/5 flyer. Must be nice. 4 lands versus my 8. Pretty disgusting. Pretty disgusting, bro. Brutal. I did say I wouldn't mind if we lose this or lost this match, but I would mind losing in this fashion where we just flood out versus our opponent. Feels bad, man. So phasing out is not going to give them another token. I need to draw like Halaya here or something. That's good. This is not a blowout since they can phase out the Luminary. This does force them to phase it out. Now, I get wrecked here by a Focus Fire. And that's just something I am committing to, given our lack of spells. If you got me, you got me. Okay, that wasn't too bad. They just did the phase out. So step 1, drew a good spell, get rid of the Stalker, get back our Predator. Mr. Doctor Drone, yeah. Oh, they get another lander token. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I trade my 5/7 for like a 2/2 and a 2/3 if I attack. That's not very good, is it? I assume they're just going to activate their double lander token here. Or tap down and one lander token, sure. So this is really nice on the Predator because now they can't multi-block it. And let me tell you, it's a lot harder to block a 5/9, that's for sure. Individually, anyways. Okay. I guess they can still pretty easily block it a lot by using the robe. Block and then phase out for 2 mana. Lander token activation did shuffle all of our goodies that we had lost earlier back, so that's nice. Attacking with their 3/5. Well, I don't particularly care about either of these creatures. Okay. Sure. 1/1 counter. I have to attack, right? When they have 4 spells still in their hand, if I try to play a waiting game, I would need to draw, like, literally perfectly. Not gonna lie, them taking 9 damage there did feel good. If that starport security had just been any random creature, we probably would have held it for Cosmogran Zenith, potentially, right? Leader, nice. Okay, I'm just gonna take it. If they have another double strike card, sure, I'll die. But if they messed up and I draw a removal spell, because this Memorial Team Leader is going away. Sure. Does Drix win? Does Fate Maker win? That certainly doesn't win. I just have to play this out and pass. Alright. Actually, you know what? Our second Diplomatic would have won. We would have pumped the Breacher, killed the 4-5, attacked with all, and they would have taken 9 exactly. Ooh, that. God, that would have been justice. Any other cards that would have won? I don't think Fate Maker would have. Let's see, Fate, no, because they had 2 blockers then. Don't have the luxury of just warping here. They didn't sack their lander. They might want to be holding for a void trigger again. Okay, yeah. That could save us. Wow, that could save us. If they try to get frisky, killing the team leader or killing the auxiliary, probably the team leader because that's the one pumping all their creatures. I guess, oh, you know what? They might be holding the lander token for landfall on the expansionist. That makes sense. That's good too. Land pass one time. Are we still in this game? Ah, all right, here we go. So forced block on the flyer. We're gonna do a lot of chumping. Let's see, 3-3 on 3-2. 2-4 on 3-1. 2-2 chump. Trade. Eat. Trade, something like this. Oh wait, no. 3-2 on 4-3, 4-4 on 3-3. Now remember, I am shrinking their entire team as well. Presumably. So some of these aren't actually trades, some of them are us just eating. Do they have like a full bore for trample? This puts me back to 7, so... Just scoop. Scoop, you're dead. Oh, do they have the Scout for Survival card or whatever it's called? So they can get back a 1 and a 2? They do have the Scout for Survivor card. Okay. And I don't have lethal, dude. What the hell? Oh my god. We drew freaking land again. Bro, are you kidding? I can't attack. Do I have to attack? I guess I have to attack. Trade chump, take... Yeah, because they can give flying to the Rager. I have to make a move here. We at least get in for 4 points of damage, and that might make it so their Rager can't attack. Oh? Oh no. They're making a super risky block, but they win if they do. Oh no. Are you kidding? They made a super risky block, and now they're going to win as a result. I love it. I have to make a play there, though, so I love their play. God, any spell, and I think we're in such insane shape. Man, I had to make a play. I had to make my attack there, I think. Yeah, well played by them. Holy smokes. Ah, dude. Maybe I'm supposed to leave back one more creature? I don't know. That was really difficult. I think I definitely could have played it better. Maybe there were better blocks on the turn that they attacked with everything and I had Radiant Strike. That's tough. That's real tough. I mean, I think I had to get a little bit unlucky to lose overall, but there's obviously a very good chance that I also made a mistake that was more relevant than me getting, you know, unlucky or whatever. So I bet you there was a better spot for me. Maybe I was able to pull that out. I can't attack with the Predator that last turn, but I can certainly attack with some number of creatures. It would have been cool to see what our next draw was. All right. Well, like I said, happy with a 4 win on this pool. I don't think it was that good, but we did get some good draws and played moderately well enough, and that's going to give us at least more than our entry fee back. So thanks for watching, friends. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.